Phillip Banks. You know what I'm saying? And we got Lynn in the building. How you doing, darling?
I am good. How you doing?
Man, I'm doing good. I'm blessed to have you here. I just wish my co-host was feeling better. You know what I'm saying? Right now, she's battling COVID, so we just praying for her a safe return and safe health. That COVID ain't shit to play with.
I'm telling
Mm. But for those of you that are accustomed with the late night hype and you tune in every Tuesday night from 12 to 2 a.m., you know what I'm saying? You know how we get down right now. We got the lovely Lynn. Lynn, please, yeah, get that mic right in front of you.
okay. Try to get my live going, okay?
I dig it.
All
I
right.
dig it. You know what I'm saying? But you want the people on your live to know that,
Yes.
hey, you actually on the radio.
Yes.
Like, this ain't
Okay.
no play.
Yes.
Moving on up.
It's lit.
What?
What?
What? Also, if for the people that's out there listening, if y'all want to go ahead and tune in or view the late night hype, go to the Great A Radio page on Facebook, and you'll be able to see the live stream that we're doing right now. Unless you got the Great A Radio app and you tuning in that way, and we all appreciate you, we all love you. Lynn, please let these people know where they can find you on social media.
So my Instagram is at the Dope Princess. That's DA Dope Princess. You can also follow my Snapchat, which is Lynn2793. And you can also get on my OnlyFans, but we're gonna wait for
Oh, she got that OnlyFans. She said you can catch me at my OnlyFans at, just hit the link in the bio. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know, now you know.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel
Wait till
me?
it was real.
Hey, women be getting money off
What?
that OnlyFans.
What?
Like, you ain't even got to
You
show
ain't
no.
gotta do-
Just sit there and just look. Like, hey.
What? Stuff I was doing on Instagram anyway.
Anyway,
For free.
you know what I'm saying? SMR.
No
All right,
cap.
so everybody who's familiar with the late night hype knows how we get down. It's, you know what I'm saying, it's a night of some nasty or whatever kind of crazy shit. So just to get this party started, Lynn,
Yeah.
what is your fake sex sound?
My fake sex sound.
Your fake sex sound.
Ooh.
I know some niggas' feelings might be hurt right
Okay,
now.
okay. My fake sex sound is calling somebody daddy real quick to make that ego go up. And they're just like, nut quick and we can get it out the way because it ain't good. You know what I'm saying?
But bust that daddy real quick. How does it sound?
Ooh. Daddy. 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 Just so funny. Don't look. Don't ask too much.
And niggas really love that daddy shit.
Yeah, I could play a recording for you.
She said, I can put it. Damn, you recorded yourself?
Who doesn't love to record sex?
Ooh, that's that nasty time. You know what I'm saying?
Am I alone? Don't make me feel like I'm alone in it.
Hey, you ain't alone. You just,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? You hit that nasty time like Uncle Elroy.
You know what I mean?
Mr. Nasty Time. Hey, I'm all down for it and I'm here for it, goddammit. So let me ask you this. First off, before we dive into everything, you know what I'm saying? Is there anything that you do besides, you know what I'm saying, your 9 to 5 that you want to go ahead and promote real quick?
So I do. I actually make wigs. So
You make wigs?
I make wigs, honey. I
Holy
make
shit.
bobs. I do frontals. Anything you could possibly want. A sew-in, partial sew-in. I do it all.
Oh,
So you
shit.
can definitely hit my DMs about
So
that.
what's your going rates for your wigs that you wear?
It depends. It depends. If you want you a nice little frontal, depending on the inches, let's see, a 20 inch sew-in, that will start you probably around 250.
Right.
260. If you're just looking for a wig, I can make you for a good 200 for the low. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up?
Shit, we got
What's
the
up,
wig
Jig?
plug over here, baby.
You
You
know
know what I'm saying? Go follow her at the Dope Princess. You know what I'm saying? Get your wigs on.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all women can really be some spies with some damn wigs, though.
Oh, what?
You know
I'm a
what
new
I'm saying?
person every time. Every time, baby.
Oh, you want a new bitch? I got you.
Yeah,
Hold on.
wait a minute.
All right.
Don't
Oh, you want to fuck something new tonight?
And don't forget my multiple personalities.
Oh
you know
my
what I'm
God. So let me ask you this. Going off the back, is it okay to pay for pussy, or is it okay to pay for dick?
I ain't gonna pay, but hey, man, like that's your business. Not everybody got certain skills or the confidence, so I don't feel like if that's your thing, if you want to do that, then hey, it ain't tricking if you got it.
So has anybody ever paid you? And
Ab-
I'm what shit? Like I couldn't even get into the rest of the. She said, "Yup."
Absolutely, because somebody gonna get it for free.
Shit,
So,
goddamn.
I mean, I ain't trying to prostitute. I mess with you, but you gonna come up off of something.
Something, nigga. It's gonna be a
Something.
meal. It's gonna be some.
What?
You feel me?
Something.
Shit, I
Shoot.
feel you. So, all right. Uh, what is considered tricking to you?
Tricking.
Yeah.
So it's like beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It's all about what you want, what you have the standard for yourself, in my opinion. So if you cool with a nigga just paying for your food, then hey, that's your trick. If you cool with him paying for your rent, that's your trick. It's whatever. Or if a man even so, like I know my brother, he had a trick, a dope ass trick. Girl bought him a car, everything. But his friend on the other hand, he was just using the girl to go out to eat. So it's whatever you want it to be.
So, what solidifies a trick? Like you just paying for shit and you never getting the pussy or the dick or
Nah,
what?
I think a trick for me is somebody who knows exactly what the situation is. So like if he knows so in for me in this is my trick, he's a married man. So
Oh,
he knows exactly what he is and what he not gonna get out of me. So he want to go to the mall. I'm not going to the mall, but you can give me some money to go to the mall because I can't be seen with you a married man. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right,
But
right,
you okay with that because you want to keep spending time with me. So
right.
that is
So you pretty much became a sugar baby.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Like
like
you
to
ain't
call
gonna
it
break
that.
up
That's
the
just my
you
friend.
ain't gonna break up a happy home, but you know what I'm saying, you gonna reap the benefits of
Absolutely, because you're going to give it to somebody. Why not let it be me?
nigga, it's COVID. You know what
You know?
I'm saying? Hey, hey, just
Absolutely.
like a nigga need a nut, a girl need that check. You know what I'm saying?
Period.
Hey.
Period. Cash at me.
She said, put
No
it on
big
a
fat.
t-shirt. Hey, hey. So what would you? All right. So since we talking about tricking and then you saying maybe married man or what have you, what would you consider cheating then?
Cheating. Cheating is just that. Cheating is talking, having any type of inappropriate relationship, in my opinion. It could be just you texting somebody. It's a form of cheating because of somebody else. It may not be the person I'm with, but if you're giving the opposite, well, sex or same sex, whatever, if you're
Ugh.
giving that person the idea that there's anything there,
Right.
then that's automatically cheating.
Oh,
That's
okay.
mine.
So you giving false impressions.
Absolutely.
Even though a person may be a trick, you still cheating. You know what
Oh,
I'm
he
saying?
definitely is cheating. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Like
His cheating
nigga,
ass.
hey, but she gonna reap the benefits of the
Absolutely.
cheater. You know what I'm
Hey, I
saying?
ain't
Hey, if you
married.
don't want to get exposed, you give me that dough.
I ain't gonna expose nobody like that. I ain't trying to break up no happy home. However, listen, that's why I do things a certain way. That's why he is okay with being a trick because he doesn't want to. I think he is okay with him messing up his family, but I don't want to be the cause of that personally.
Right,
So I
right,
don't go to the mall out. I don't go out with him. Like if we go out, it has to be like out of town or something where
right.
I know his wife is not gonna be around, or I can't say his people because I don't really know him, but like
Like that nigga can have family in Timbuktu,
you know what I
nigga.
mean? Absolutely. And be screenshot me and his wife,
Like, hey,
like,
we,
like, hey,
uh,
yeah, shoot, I might run into her. I don't know. So I'm cautious when it comes to certain things like that. But I mean, all in all, I'm going to take it.
you
You
gonna
want to
take?
give it? I'm going to take it. Yeah.
Ooh, like, hey,
Shoot.
so, our tricks out there listening, you know what I'm saying? Trick alert, trick alert. If you looking for somebody to trick on, I might have a candidate, but know that you have certain requirements. And one of the main requirements is making sure you come with that paperwork if you end up getting some nookie. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta pay like you
You know what I'm saying? If
weigh.
you can't come with that paperwork, the nookie might be out of the question.
It's gone.
You know what I'm
That ain't
saying?
it. That ain't it.
Because COVID ain't the only thing going around.
Period. Okay. No cap. No cap. No cap.
I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's
hey,
my
this is the
father.
late night hype.
It's
I'm
my
not
father.
responsible for you getting your side bitch pregnant. Understand that? You know what I'm
Whoa.
saying? You
How
know,
do you feel about side bitches getting pregnant?
man, hey, I feel like if you got a side bitch and you got her pregnant, you know what I'm saying? You pretty much made that bed yourself, player.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You should have took precautions. You should have took steps. You knew what the fuck you was doing. You know what I'm saying? And you chose not to. There's several ways that you could prevent that. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Unless you really ready to upgrade your side chick. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
But hey, sometimes, hey, this is a season where a lot of side chicks are winning.
They winning. I was about to
You
say
know what I'm
they winning
saying?
right now.
You feel me? Especially during COVID, nigga. What,
What?
nigga? You done found?
What?
Huh?
When should a side chick be promoted?
When?
What does it take?
All right. So the lady who refuses to get on that mic, you know what I'm saying, said
You
when
might as well.
when should a side chick be promoted? In my standards, a side chick should be promoted when she's doing everything that's beneficial. And I don't just mean sex. I mean, like, she's benefiting you in many different aspects and situations and ways to where the other person ain't doing. You know what I'm saying? So if she becomes more of a benefit than an asset, then she deserves a promotion.
So my question is, what differentiates the side chick from the main? Because if you getting a promotion, I mean, is your main really a main?
Yeah, I mean that means the man getting a demotion. You know
Oh,
what I'm
okay.
saying? Like, shit, you like
Get the
you was
boot.
here and now you here.
I feel you.
You
I
feel me?
feel
Because you
you.
can't have two mains unless you got it like
Holly.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there was a story where this dude, I think he was an NBA player or somebody, and he got he's dating twin sisters and they both pregnant at the same time. And to me, that's weird. It's
Mm.
like, damn, y'all kids gonna be brothers or sisters and cousins at the same
Hey,
time. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
mama, no, that's my mama.
that's
And
my
then
mammy.
you feel me? And then y'all twin sisters, like
Yep.
y'all gonna confuse the children.
On
Like
top of the daddy, how we got the same dad? My cousin, his daddy's my daddy.
that's gonna be a hell of a story at school.
I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Them two
Yeah,
like bright skinned girls. I
yeah,
know exactly what you're
yeah.
talking about.
That nigga, he gonna
Yep.
walk in the campus feeling like a player. Yeah, these my kids.
All of them.
Yeah. But honestly, to me, that's just like I can't say a R. Kelly situation, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of getting along the same lines because that nigga had a plethora of hoes. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
just got exposed because of the Me Too movement. If it was never for the Me Too movement, R. Kelly and Bill Cosby would never be sitting in prison.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If it wasn't for me too, but I feel like R. Kelly being exposed is just like when he was exposed, there was so many fans to like help him out through his situation. Like,
What that nigga
what?
Riley say? She saw PC stay. I see PC, I move.
It's different strokes for different folks. But hey, man, listen. I knew once I got older, I knew something was wrong with R. Kelly because I had never known the story of the Pied Piper. And then, so once I got older and I heard the story, and I was like, this is what this man calls himself. And to think back, like, he was dating so many young
So
girls.
for those who don't understand, lace them on the story of the Pied Piper real quick. Just give a brief synopsis.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to because I don't want to be. I don't like talking about R. Kelly. I don't need nobody fans just like Beyonce. I don't talk about Beyonce. Look,
I feel like
listen,
no. I wasn't
I ain't got
saying.
nothing against
I
R.
wasn't
Kelly.
saying. I wasn't talking about the story of R. Kelly. I'm just saying the story of a Pied Piper.
Oh, okay. So the Pied Piper was basically someone who came to different towns,
Right.
and what he would do is bring his basket with his snake. What was it, an anaconda? And
Charm them.
he would. So he would basically play his flute, and his snake would hypnotize him, and he would
run off with the kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
but I ain't saying that's R. Kelly, but that's what he called himself. That ain't my words. That's his.
Imagine Pied
You
Piper.
know what I mean? You know? Listen, hey, man, I don't want no plates.
Hey, on some cool shit, I ain't gonna lie. Like I separate people from their music, so I still jam R. Kelly.
I agree with I
You know
mean,
what I'm
I feel
saying?
like
Like he
I
made a
agree with
lot of
that.
hits and a lot of good music that a lot of people were born off of.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Absolutely. I think now it's gonna be hard though. Like when you go
Shit.
back. You don't think so?
Hell
You
no.
still fuck with R. Kelly?
Bruh, like
I'm
I'm
not fucking R.
like I
Kelly,
will I
bro.
will I will now I analyze the music, but if I'm not analyzing it and
And
I'm
you
just
drunk?
jamming,
Yeah.
hey nigga, fuck what you talking about, nigga. That's that shit, nigga.
I
Hey,
feel you.
you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, but if you don't want to listen to R. Kelly, but you want the same R. Kelly feel, go bang some Trey songs.
Absolutely. 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 I'm gonna do Trey songs. I'm gonna do Chris Brown for sure. But I just don't want to feel bad. I want to have that guilty conscience in the back of my mind, like who he talking about? You know, how old is she that he talking about? No, not my
Half
13-year-old
grown,
self.
Yeah.
You know, nope.
young, but I'm ready.
Exactly. How old is ready? Please
Hey,
let me
shit,
know.
ask Aaliyah. God rest her
I
soul.
would. I
Yo,
would.
God
But
rest her soul. That was a pretty
see,
bitch
how
right
do you
there.
feel about that? How do you feel about older men with younger women in that scenario? Because she was what, 14?
I mean, at a point, there was a day and age where people were marrying and dating women at that age. Given the fact that times have changed, I can understand how that can be a problem. Now, am I promoting statutory rape or anything like that? Hell no. You know what I'm saying? But if you are somewhat demented, you know what I'm saying, and you go after that, hey, that's all your business if
Right.
you do it legally.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's going through the courts, getting
The
permission
fake
from the parents.
IDs.
No, it's not even a fake ID. Like at the age of 15, you are of age to consent.
Right.
So if you consent to, hey, this is the person that I love, and or this is the person I'm going to marry, then that's what's going to happen. As long as you go through the legal channels. To me, I'ma still feel like you sort of pedophile-ish.
That absolutely because,
Yeah.
well, in my mind, let me say this: you R. Kelly being the age he didn't live through some stuff. A 15-year-old don't know nothing
Not
about
a
being in
damn
love,
thing.
know if I'm gonna stay with this person, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I feel like for me personally, because I've been in that situation where I was so young and dated somebody so much older, at the time it was cool, but the older I got, I realized, well, why does this person want to be with me knowing you could be with so many women your age,
Exactly.
knowing that they know way more than I do. So is it a mental controlling thing, or like what is it? What type of satisfaction do you get from that? So I mean, 15 is, yes. I feel like if you like that Romeo and Juliet, law where if they're both if they met under the age of 18, then that's cool. But
Right.
boy, you been grown, you
Bruh,
been had
like
money,
I
like.
back in high school, I used to look at niggas funny that graduated, but you still coming back to the school to
You know
pick
what I'm
up chicks.
saying? With the
You know,
partying with us.
you feel me? I'm like, my nigga, didn't
Listen,
you graduate
by
already,
3 years.
bruh? Like, and I ain't even gonna lie, there was this chick I'll never forget her name. She a baddie. You know what I'm saying? Her name was Sierra, and when I was a senior in high school, she was a freshman. And she was the only person that could really just see through me and wanted to date me. So we dated for a little while, but I kind of felt bad because she was a freshman and I'm about to graduate.
Right.
So reluctantly, I broke it off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I met her several years later when she was going to U of H, but she had a dude or what have you. But
Right.
at the same time, like I couldn't see myself coming back to pick up somebody that's a sophomore and I'm a freshman in
Right.
college. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly. Exactly. So think about it in the aspect you listen, that man was whole grown. But anyways, can we get up off R. Kelly?
hey, we are. So let me ask you this: is it okay to mix business with pleasure? You know,
Hmm. It's a no for me, dog. It's a
it's
no
a
for
no.
me.
It's a no.
It always sound good, but it's always gonna be an issue. It's always gonna be an issue. It's
So
always
what
gonna
if
be an
what
issue.
if okay? So what if it was pleasure that turned into business? Could it still be pleasure within that business?
I think so, but you guys have to have a really good understanding of one another, and
Right.
you have to be, you guys' respect level and maturity level has to be at an all time. I'm not gonna say high, but it needs to be on the same page. Just because if it's not, then soon as somebody catch feelings about something, that business gonna go down the drain because people get spiteful. They get in their feels, and things get ugly. Don't mess with my money because then I'm gonna go retarded. You know what I'm saying? All that feeling stuff gonna go out the window. So I don't agree with it. But it happens, and some people make it work. Some
Ha-
people make it work,
Was
but
there ever a situation where you mix business for pleasure? Probably unknowingly, but it probably just happened.
absolutely,
How did
absolutely,
you feel about that at that time?
I was absolutely mad. I mean, it pissed me off because, like I said, one thing I don't play. My money is. I don't want to say money is everything to me, but when people work hard and you ask somebody to be a part of that,
Right.
and because they're in a certain mood in a certain moment and they want to take that away from you, then that's really fucked up because that shows your character. So for me, it's like you had no regards to what I'm trying to build, not just for me, for you too, because I put you on. But so what you really doing? I'm gonna go dumb. That's disrespectful. Like like
Did you eliminate them?
oh, absolutely. What you mean? Absolutely. Like what?
She
Yeah.
said, "Nigga, I was the bitch with the bat, man."
Period. Listen, I
Look,
don't play them games.
you done played with my money and my emotions,
What?
Smokey.
What? Mm-mm.
Smokey,
Mm-mm. What? I am big worm all day. You can't
nigga,
play.
what?
Wait, I'm gonna come
With,
drive by your house for real now. Not
with
gonna.
the hair rollers, nigga.
Okay. And my bonnet too.
Nigga, what?
Yup.
Hey, I didn't
That
even know
part.
that was Phase on Love back in the day, though.
Me
Like,
either. Me either. Making good.
make.
Like,
Hey, I knew that
baby.
I was making good because I've been watching her since East Bayou, goddamn me.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So you know. You know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I think I remember her in Eve's Value, but I never recognized her in Friday until like I got older. I was like, well,
That's
cause you don't
Maggie.
pay. Yeah, but she ain't had no big ass role.
Nah, it
Now,
was just real quick.
exactly. So
Yeah.
it's just like it's a whole bunch of kids. They not important unless you the badass kid knocking everybody trash cans over. You never gonna forget him.
Hell
But
no, nigga.
exactly. Her with her head to the back, little perm. Girl, we ain't remember you, but we happy for you. That's a
Happy.
come up. That's a big
Hey,
come
she
up.
got her a good husband, and
Okay,
hey,
beautiful.
you know what I'm saying, and he staying
Beautiful.
firm for his wife. I remember one time a commentator or somebody when they was doing the interview was trying to
Yup.
be like, "Hey, do you have a problem with her wearing whatever she's
Yep.
wearing?" And he was like, "Hold on, don't you disrespect her?
Yep.
This is my woman.
Yep.
She wears what she wanna wears.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I felt a lot of respect for that shit. I'm like,
Right.
my nigga, defend your woman.
Exactly. Exactly. Because not a lot of and like okay. So let me ask you this: what is your opinion on 50 Cent's comment?
What was his comment?
So he was on Lil Wayne's radio station
Right.
and he was saying that he okay. So
Was it on Holly Berry or
no, so it was before Halle Berry. But what he said
that
was,
nigga petty?
he retarded. That nigga retarded. Okay, he was like that. Black women are always angry, and he's tired of dating black women because that's something he can see every day in his hood. And he say black women always have a problem with other black men dating.
outside that race?
Exactly. He was like, I like that shit because that's exotic. I don't see that every day. They not an angry black woman. It's just like
But see, you gotta understand what 50 count. Like when you dealing with people and they're saying something, you gotta understand where they're coming from. 50 Cent grew up with his mama being a lesbian.
right,
You know what I'm saying? So
right,
I could see how he could feel about women being angry because when you're growing up with two women in the household and you that knucklehead, it's gonna be anger all the time or getting on your ass all the time.
I mean, I feel that,
But
but at the same
but
time,
him being as petty as he is,
period. Exactly, and that's where it boils down to.
Right.
He knew what he was doing. It's for clout.
yeah,
He knew
him
what he
being
was
as
doing.
petty as he is,
Exactly.
of course,
Of
he's
course.
gonna make a lot of women mad.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Per
Like,
usual.
I'm,
Per
for one
usual.
prime example,
Per usual.
as petty as he is, as soon as Ja went to jail, what did he do? He bought Murder Inc. So any female that Ja's messing with is automatically gonna hate 50.
No, look, I don't.
Hey Renee.
The problem, okay, let me say this. Did you? Okay, so if you haven't seen the interview, it is with Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne's only daughter is a black girl. So how in my mind is how you entertaining that conversation. You got a black daughter, so
I mean,
how
Lil
you
Wayne don't
explain
see
it?
color. He really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like there's people that's like, man, how you colorblind and you're black or what have you, you know what I'm saying, or what have you. Lil Wayne don't really see race.
Yeah, but
And
all in the essence, you that's still a that's facts not gonna change.
that
Your
it's not.
biological ain't gonna change. So you
And it's
saying a
not.
black woman, that's still your daughter. You
But
may
that's
not see her like that, but that's still what she.
but that's also like Janelle Monáe who called for a council on hip hop or rap music because it degrades a lot of women and stuff like that. So how do
Yeah.
you feel about that?
So of course I don't believe in cancel culture personally
All
because
right.
in everything
So you
we
still banging Doja Cat?
I like Doja, but I mean, I can't cancel you because if I cancel you, that means you don't get to learn your lesson and be better. I'm not gonna see better and change if I cancel you right then and there. You're not gonna learn, and then you're gonna feel like everybody else is against you. You not feeling it?
Nah, I'm over here. I'm agreeing with you
Okay, I
because like
was
cancel
like, no.
culture is stupid because it's like you're looking for a perfect person when nobody's perfect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was shaking my head no because somebody on my live calling me a stranger and I'm like, my nigga, I ain't no stranger.
You know where I'm at. You know, it's a Tuesday night.
You feel me?
On
Late
the
night
late
high
night
Tuesday night. You know what I'm
hype.
saying? You can slide in the DMs if you want to come up. Hey, yeah.
Yep.
But as far as Wayne and Reginae, you know what I'm saying? Like Wayne, he's always been a prominent figure, always freestyle off the dome ever since he came from the Hot Boy era. You know what I'm saying? On to the Carter One. So he's always been a great lyricist. But when it comes to actually speaking your mind about something, you really get to see who that person is. Uh, for the simple fact, when BLM first came into fruition, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't aware of the situation, and so was a lot of artists. Now, if we cancel culture them during that time, we probably wouldn't be getting the great music that we're getting now. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Absolutely. I
So
agree
I
with
feel
that.
you wholeheartedly
Yep.
on that. My next line of question.
Okay.
Oh yes, we got time.
Nervous.
We got time. We got time.
All right.
And I still need a little bit more drink in my cup. You know what I'm
Listen.
saying? Shout out to Kurt Cobain's. I need some
Listen.
drink in my cup.
Listen, last night I was trying to think of the name of that song for so long. I was telling Alexa, I was like, play this, play this. I was naming every lyric in the song, like every word. And it was nowhere
That's because
near.
Alexa not black. She don't know.
Girl, Alexa be getting on my nerves. She don't even listen. She don't even
She's like,
listen.
turn right, bitch, I know.
Okay.
All right, so my next question is, since you're a woman,
Okay.
is it okay to pick up dick? Would you go pick up some dick?
I would.
You
I
would pick up some
would.
dick?
I would.
All right.
Okay, and let me elaborate. The reason why I say that is because I'm not the person to judge. I'm no one to judge. So just because person may not have a vehicle or something happen, like say you coming from New York, they don't use cars. They don't have to. They have their train station, their subway station. So that's not something that's big to them. They could be just moving here, whatever circumstances like. And if the dick fire, I'm gonna go get it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And if the dick fire, she gonna go get it.
I ain't gonna pay for it.
What's up, Click?
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
How
just
you
have your
doing?
Uber money ready.
You're not because you gotta go back home now.
Bruh.
Listen, I ain't doing both. We gonna.
Nigga, I stay on the south side. I done picked you up from 1960.
Oh
You
no, I ain't doing that. No. Hell no, ain't no that good for me to go from the south to no.
So
Hell
it
no.
is true what they say. Like living in Houston, you living on the other side of
Yup.
Houston is like long distance.
Yup.
You might as well just cancel the damn
Yup.
relationship.
Yup. Yeah, because I'm not doing it. I ain't doing it.
God damn, like that. So how far would you travel in Houston?
Um. So
Fellas, I hope you got your ears open.
I will travel, but it has to be. What's up, Jody? If I travel, I think I will not go over 20 minutes. I'm not going over 20 minutes. But 20 minutes is easy in Houston.
It is.
It's easy. It's nothing. It's nothing. Like where I used to live, Missouri City, where she lives.
Mo City.
I'm not going to her house unless it's dire emergency or it's like once every 3 months. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
She said, "Nigga, that's a raindrop journey."
You know what I'm saying? You got my gas money for real. And plus the traffic. On
Travel.
top of that.
I don't travel during certain times of the day here in Houston.
Yeah, but it's really so. I tried that. I've tried that. I've tried to not do the morning time. I wait till about 10 o'clock. It's still traffic. Still just a little bit. It's not as much, but it's a little bit of
Just a
traffic.
little bit.
At lunchtime, I don't go at 12. I go around 1. Still a little traffic.
Little,
Like you
little
know
bit,
what I'm
little
saying.
bit.
So it's
Yeah.
like Houston, you cannot if it's not because of the time. It's gonna be construction
Oh
or
my
it's gonna be
God.
an accident. It's always something.
I
It's
can't stand
always
construction here in Houston. Goddamn me.
288. I'm done. I am done.
Man, I'm done with 288 for
You
real,
not
for
gonna.
real.
If I gotta go that way, I'm not coming. I'm
Mm-mm.
not coming. If I
But
can't
like,
catch
will
a
you
good
stay
way,
Pearland? You know what?
I'm gonna fuck with you.
Yeah. You want to meet me halfway?
You know what I'm saying? Yo, or listen, I help you Uber because I'm not coming. You
Bruh.
gotta come so far before I come. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing. Not
Fuck going
today.
half on the baby. We can go half on the Uber.
Okay. For real.
For real, for real. So, what does love mean to you? And have you ever been in love? Yeah, you feel me? She was like, nigga, love, nigga.
So,
Yeah.
what love means to me, love comes in all different forms. So, in my mind, when I think about love, I think about unconditional caring and understanding for someone. I don't know how you are, but I am actually a spiritual person. So I think about when I love somebody, or if I want someone to love me, I want them to love me the way that Jesus loves the world.
Like,
And
nigga, I'm willing to die for you, nigga.
exact. Oh, listen. Also, that's how I feel. That's my standard of love. Because it's rare. It's rarely seen. Listen,
Facts.
even some women and children and fathers, like they say they love somebody, but love is an action word. It's not something you just gonna tell me. I need you to show me. If you can't show me, because I'm gonna reciprocate that.
Right.
So if you can't show me that, then I mean, what are we doing? Why are you telling me this? Like, do you not know what it is? And if you don't know what it is, that's fine. But that means you can't say you love me if you don't even know what it means. Like, I remember my mom used to tell me all the time, don't use a word if you don't know what it means. Don't say something if you don't know what it means. And you cannot show love if you don't understand the meaning of it. So for me, it's unconditional. It's I'm I'm ready to risk my life, my savings, everything for this person to make sure, or not just savings, but like to make sure you're good, your mental health. Like even love can be, I love you enough to not be with you because I want to see you win. You know what I mean? So.
You heard it here from Lynn, aka the Dope Princess, aka the motherfucking wig maker. You know what I'm saying?
Period. Listen. Period.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, if I had an applause button right here, right now.
Notes.
or a period.
You feel me? So, have you ever been in love,
Uh,
or would you consider it being in lust?
no, I've definitely been in love.
You definitely been in
I've
love.
definitely been in love.
How old were you, and how did you know that you were in love?
How old was I? I was 17 when I first fell in love.
17.
Yep.
She was like, nigga, you don't know what you missing, or you don't even know the world. But 2
Yep.
years later, I'm in love.
Listen. And look, it was, I think for me, what it was instantly I knew that person was my soulmate. I knew that person was my soulmate. Just because, like I said, everything I explained as far as love, that's what it was, and it was reciprocated. It was never a question of that until it got bad.
I can dig it.
Till it got bad.
That's why I was about to ask you, are y'all still together now?
Oh, nah, fuck that nigga.
Real quick.
But I love, like I said, no, I love him, but it's I love you enough to let you grow into a better person. We just grew differently, so.
Right. So people can fall in love and
Right.
out of love at the same token.
Absolutely. And love, I'm not going to say love changes, but people change. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, in my opinion, how our relationship just grew differently. Women are, they say, studies show that women mature a little bit faster than men, if you agree.
Yeah.
So, he was already, 3 years older than I was, and that was the youngest person I've ever dated.
Damn.
At 17.
She's at 17. You
At
heard it.
17.
Yeah,
It
goddamn.
was the youngest person I dated. However, like I said, when I first met him, it was consistency every day. And it's not to say anybody else had done anything different, but it was just the authenticity. He showed me his whole heart. It wasn't like I got this in the back of my mind. It was just like, hey, if I'm gonna do this, you gonna ride with me or you not. And I was all in for that dick. You feel me? So
She
I
said,
was all in for it, Bobby and Clyde and it. And then, things changed, life happened, and
yeah, because people do sometimes will revert back into who they are originally or what have you.
absolutely. And it was like like I said, it was also about my mind. Like you have to be ready to elevate. If you're gonna stay in the same place and stay stagnant, that is definitely not the person I need to be with. I'm an Aries. I always need to be entertained. If you try to do the same stuff for too long, I'm gonna mess with you. That's fun for you, but for me, my mind needs to be challenged. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
also, the person I'm with, I want to see you grow just as well as I do. So, by the way, y'all drop some gifts too, please. But yeah, so you know what I'm saying. That's my thing. My thing. I love him. I love him to death. Even to this day, I love him. I absolutely do. But I have to love you enough to say like I need you to grow. Because if it's meant to be, it'll come back together. We'll make it work. If not,
So I got my homegirl Renee Cooper who calling me a stranger.
what's up, Coop?
She over here saying that love is the most vulnerable thing to have. So you have to learn to hold on to love loosely.
Absolutely.
So when it leaves, it doesn't hurt once it exits from you.
Now that I can't say, cause it's gonna hurt. That's not true to say. You can love it loosely. I mean, you should, but I don't feel like we should idolize anybody or anything. But it happens. It happens a lot. So we can say that, but I know the person I fell in love with. If I see you with somebody else, then I can say I'm over you, but I'm not. That's still gonna hurt. It's just
You
my
like you
choice.
motherfucker.
Like that's only
You
been
can have
2 weeks.
you can have some better dick right next to you. You like you motherfucker. You some of my bitch.
Exactly.
I feel
Exactly.
you. I ain't gonna lie. Like it was a one point in time where I thought I was in love or what have you, and nigga, after the situation, when I found out what happened, nigga, I left the city.
Damn. The city?
The city.
I feel you.
I
It
went
be
back.
like that.
I went back to Austin.
It be like that. I feel you. Listen, I feel you.
I had to reevaluate. I quit school for a minute.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
It
nigga,
hit
I
you
had to
hard.
nigga had to reevaluate my player card. I'm like, nigga, what's up? I had to-
Listen.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
It do that though. Like she said, it's vulnerable. And if you get it at your most vulnerable state, and if somebody is there with you, then hey, they get the best of you. If not,
I'm like,
they
bye.
played you. You got played.
Feel like in sync. Bye, 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 bye. Yeah, being played is one of the worst feelings. Have you ever been played?
I would like to say, I think so. I think so. But for me to be played, it's not actually. When you disrespect me, I feel like you play me.
Oh, okay.
So for me, my idea of trying to play me is, well, I set that standard with people that know me. So if you know me and you trying to if you know me and you sitting up here acting like I'm not gonna be upset about something, you trying to play me. Or you playing yourself basically because I'm gonna stop messing with you because it's a certain expectation, and I'm a very vocal person, so it's never gonna be I'm a very vocal person, so
That's
it's
why she here.
you know
We gonna clock in tomorrow. Like we ain't gonna act like we ain't see what we seen last night.
you gonna act like you better keep that same energy. But so it's never a time where you're gonna say, oh, I didn't know that. Or if you don't, I'm gonna give you benefit of the doubt. But if it happens again, I always give people 3 chances, always. And that's with everybody. Just because you have to
She
give
on that
people
3-strike rule. If y'all don't remember that movie, you need to go check it out.
period. For real. Because it's a like I feel like in all fairness, like what J. Cole say, fool me once, Shame on you, fool me twice. Can't put the blame on you, fool me 3 times. But peace sign low. Chopper let it rain on you. Like
Hey,
that's
nigga.
life. That's life.
Cause she
That is
said, Chopper,
life.
I'm about to let this bitch
What
flood,
it
nigga. Like,
at? It is.
bitch, you done played with the wrong one too many times. You know what I'm saying? You about to
Hey.
get a busted window and a fucked up jaw. Which one?
I'm gonna choose one.
About to get together.
Like 1, 2. I'm choosing for you.
Right? So you chose it the second time and you still did it. That's how I feel.
That's
But
what you chose.
that's when you made your bed. But I feel like that's why I say for me being played, it's not even in a sense of like just a relationship. It could be anybody trying to play me. If it's a friend and you keep bringing stuff up, then
So how? So, given that I sense that communication in a relationship of any kind is very important and valuable
it's
to you.
vital.
You know what I'm
Vital.
saying? So how do you feel when a person doesn't communicate and or doesn't know how to communicate?
Depending on the person, I analyze it in that situation. Like if it's somebody I really don't know and I see your communication skill isn't there, I'm not gonna waste my time personally because where I am, it's nothing to communicate. I just don't feel like it should not be hard to speak your mind. But if it is, that's fine. But I'm not about to babysit
I feel
nobody.
you.
I'm not.
Cause
That's
I
just not
say,
where I am.
cause honestly, like I'm 32. Am I
Okay.
32?
You
I think I'm
32.
2.
You 32.
I don't remember.
Like,
As you see, just
right.
But like I'll be by myself so much that sometimes I do forget how to communicate to people, or
Okay.
I'll be like, or I think I explained something, and then to the point I'll be like, well, I guess I didn't explain it as well as I thought I had.
But that's okay though. That is okay. I mean, as long as when it comes to communicating, like so if it happens, so okay, you say, okay, well maybe I didn't say that in the right way. I misspoke. We can talk that over and we can get over that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can say, okay, well, I understand where you come from, but this is how this made me feel. How we gonna fix it so we won't clash anymore? And each time you have to be able or willing, not able, you have to be willing to want to talk things out if you don't want to. A lot of people just don't want to face their own truths.
Right.
So I feel like that's why it becomes a problem for communication because they're just like, oh well,
They want to be right all the time.
absolutely. Well, this is how I am. Just take it or leave it. And that's not reality
Yeah,
because we
you
all
gotta
have to grow. You know
gotta
what I'm
find a
saying?
compromise and not
Absolutely.
be a narcissist.
Absolutely.
She said, nigga. I saw the eyes.
What?
You saw that shit?
Man.
Nigga, this ain't the Malibu, nigga.
What? Listen.
She was
Woo.
like, nigga, I done got some shit off my chest tonight.
Period. I just hope they ain't listening. I know I'm going in.
Like, nigga, if you know who you are when I said what I said.
You
So
know
if you
that
want to
for
be
you.
safe, do not comment.
Get up off
Is
my
you
line.
talking about me? Nigga, if you gotta ask.
He already know. He already know.
You're like, shit, nigga. Side nigga like, yep, that's me right
Right?
there.
That's my role.
That's my role. That was my part right there. I was at the beginning of this whole thing.
said love was an action word.
Period. Right, let me show you. Exactly.
Shit.
Exactly.
Hey, shout outs to it, man.
Yep.
I'm gonna keep shouting this out every chance I get. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go find this lady that I'm talking to here on the late night hype, go follow her at the Dope Princess. That's
Yes,
DADOPE Princess. You know what I'm saying? If you know how to spell Prince, you know how to spell Princess.
Period. Oh, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta teach our people. You feel me? Hold on. So Renee, she comes back in again talking about we love deeply without holding back the resources, time, energy, and emotions that the Lord has graciously given us. She went to the Lord.
Okay. What
But
scripture?
I don't know. But we loosely knowing that God is the architect and he will deliver.
Not doing this with you. I'm not.
Give us some nigga
Yeah, so
Okay, Nicolations, Lord.
a shoulder to cry on becomes a dick to ride on.
Oh.
Nigalations, 101.
What?
Regulations.
Listen, what?
She,
Listen,
hey, that hit home with her.
that narcissist person I'm talking about, you know exactly who I'm talking about.
God damn.
You know exactly who I'm talking about. Listen, let me tell you, this guy.
Hold on, speaking to the mic. Speaking to the mic. She got too real. She got too real.
Man, hold up. So this guy, you know. So when I met him, I was going through the breakup with the person that I told you I was in love with, and it was real fresh. But he was just like trying to be friendly, so it was all good. It was all good. It was really good. He was really nice until it just wasn't. It just wasn't.
It was the shoulder that became the ride.
Yeah, it was. And it was, and the problem was, is the ride wasn't even all that fun. It really wasn't. It really wasn't.
I was just about to ask you
It
that.
wasn't even all of that fun. It really wasn't.
She said finish reading. Damn, she had a whole list. The architect and he is the glory of our God. But when I'm not saying that
Okay, see, I've been drinking and I can't talk about the Lord and all of that right
Yeah,
now. And too, when we talk about sex and riding dick,
Yeah,
listen, I don't want to.
So let me ask you this: have you ever ran into a guy who hyped himself up, but the game was poo?
Absolutely.
Is that often
Absolutely.
the most, or what?
Okay, so I feel like this: a person who knows they're good, they don't hype themselves. So if a guy is talking too much, I already know what I'm about to deal with, and I don't like for somebody to hype themselves up.
So,
I don't.
So you want the quiet dick, not the loud dick.
I know the quiet dick gon' hey, he coming with that's like thunder, bitch. You gonna get a little.
Loud dick in its place, like when they.
Nah, that ain't my place. No, I'm gonna say that for somebody who like that.
I'm gonna say that for somebody who like that. Niggas, if you loud and talking about your stroke game probably lame.
It's
you know
trash, and your tongue probably there too.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like somebody that talks to because sex. Hey, you can get that everywhere. Sex is for me in people's mind, in men's mind, it's definitely overrated because you get men. They do like so many men. I know they watch porn, but porn is not a fucking reality. Like
You
these.
can't squirt to the roof, guys. Just say that. Wait, can you? No.
Some people.
Speak for yourself.
She was like, wait a minute,
for
bitch.
yourself.
I done had the stroke of life over here. You know what I'm saying? Like water went places I didn't think it could go.
I know, girl. But
Like, goddamn, the whole bedroom wet. Like,
What?
shit, somebody help me. I need a melt. I need a mop.
No, no cap. So, you know what I'm saying? But I say that to say men, they always, if they boosting themselves, it's because they have this idea in their minds of what they think is going to happen. But half the time when they ready to do it, they're not capable of that shit. And that bothers me. So I know if you're talking about it, it's because you really want this to play out. Because you ain't never done this shit.
So let me ask you this. Has a dude ever failed in his performance, but you gave him a chance to redeem himself and he was actually that
absolutely.
nigga?
I have. Yes, I have.
See, nigga, she was happy.
It was recent. It was so recent. It was this guy. So, oh my gosh. I was so attracted to this man.
Yeah.
And he's not even my type. So it was so weird. Like, the nigga had a face tat. I don't like tattoos like that. And a face tat out of all places. I knew he thought he was Mike Tyson. But he was fine. Dude was fine. The way he talked, like, he was so southern. I like that. So
I like that.
But so I given him a chance.
You feel me? Do you see that smile?
Every single black person does.
Nigga, what? Hey, she talking about the right dick, nigga. You can't get the smile off her face.
Well, okay. So like I said, I liked the guy. I really liked him. So I think I had bigger expectations for him.
Right.
And when I got it, I was like, what is this? It was trash, dog. It was trash. It was very disappointing. All that cuteness. And he tall as hell too. He like 6'9" and shit. Matter of fact, let me make sure he ain't on here. He like what do you mean how did it start up? Like sex?
Yeah. Like, when did you know it was trash? When you was like
girl, okay, so me personally, tell me if it's too
how
explicit.
did you know when it was trash?
I like for you to like. For me, it's stages. So I like for you to,
It's levels to this shit.
exactly. So if we start off, it needs to be like you touching on me. I like a man to want to touch on me. Like, don't be scared. And he was like real cautious. So I'm like, okay, like I get you. You're trying to be respectful, but nigga, I didn't invite you over here for nothing.
Nigga,
Like,
get
you know
nasty.
what I'm saying? Like, this is what we about to do.
We
Either you
bopping.
with it, exactly. You with it or you not. Don't get lost in the sauce, bro, because it's gonna come quick. So,
Yeah, cause I'm a nigga that don't get hints. There's been plenty of times that women was throwing that pussy at me and I left not knowing.
what?
Yes,
You're retarded.
I am.
What?
Yes,
Are you serious? I
dead
hate
ass.
that. I hate that.
I mean, but like that came from a place to where like I like this person so much that I was blind to
okay.
yeah,
Okay. Okay.
to
Well,
the
that makes
advances.
sense. Well, no, he better like me because he came over. So I'm like, listen, I was sending ass shots to that man, so he knew what it was. He knew what it was. He got all
Like, you
my
gon'
nasty pictures, so he knew what it was. So when I saw that he was a little timid, I was like, okay, well, whatever. And then, so anyways, the first time it was just not that great. He was like kind of scared to touch me. It was cool. Then he warmed up. Then, so what happened was I did not see his actual penis, and I typically do not do that because if I can't see your dick, I don't even want to like deal with you. But he was so tall, I just assumed he had like this huge penis. No cap, like. I just assumed that his dick was big. I'm sorry, I don't even talk to you like that. But
Hey, this is the late night. This is the late night hype. I really don't give a fuck because I know I ain't gay. So go ahead.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
so
God made pussy for a reason.
okay, so whenever I was like, okay, and when I didn't see it, I felt it, I was like, all right, all right, but I really like him, and then as it continued, it was just like, I mean, I'm gonna get mine regardless, but it wasn't what I expected.
Right.
So I was just like, man. Oh, so I stopped talking to him. I stopped talking to him for like 2 weeks. I just didn't hit him up. He would hit me up, and I just wasn't fucking. So we lost contact. And then I plotted on his ass. So I was like, all right, I'm about to get on Snapchat. I'm about to drop some thirst traps. Let's see if he fuck with me. And of course, he fell for the okie doke. So he hit me.
He had a point to prove.
Exactly.
I
I
gotta
don't know if
redeem.
he knew. I don't know if he knew that because I never addressed it because, like I said,
Niggas know.
When they know.
they do.
Niggas, we know.
Really?
When we know we gotta redeem the stroke, we know.
Really?
Yes.
Tell her about last late night. Guys will give girls different strokes.
Yeah.
They'll know they'll
Whoa!
give a
Wait!
girl
Wait!
something.
Explain.
All right, so guys will give girls different strokes. If you that chick, you know what I'm saying, or you alright or what have you, or they don't know how to address you, like you might get the alright dick, like straight up, you know what I'm saying. But if you that motherfucker and they feeling and a nigga in his element, you about to start climbing some fucking walls.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
Girl, tell me something.
I ain't gonna lie, like it was a once upon a time where a nigga like me busted quick.
Right.
I was over antsy for the pussy, you know what I'm saying? I was
Right.
like, God damn, you know what I'm saying? Little
Right.
short, thicklish, or what have you. You know what I'm saying? I slid in and slid the fuck out. I was like,
The disrespect.
nigga,
Disrespect.
I was talking to my own dick, like, nigga, how dare you? Like, nigga, we prepared for this. Like,
I trained you.
you feel me?
raised you.
We was supposed to be here. You know what I'm saying? But hey, nigga had to redeem the strokes. You know feel me? So it just is what it is. Like,
Okay.
if you a chick that a nigga really fucking with, he gonna put it down. But
Okay.
if you like, sometimes the
What's
first
the
times
queen?
are a hit and miss.
Okay.
They don't know if they gonna put it down the way they want to, or they over
Okay.
anticipating.
Okay,
the
that
pussy.
makes sense.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
So the over anticipation will fuck a nigga up
Okay.
in a heartbeat because that slide in will be, oh shit, wait a minute, it wasn't supposed to be this good. Wait.
Okay, I had that. Okay, I understand that. I've had that. I've
Yeah.
had that. So the problem
Now
was
we sitting on the edge of the bed drinking water like feeling like a bitch over here like
that because you are. 'Cause you are. Oh, no, I'm gonna tell you that.
like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna take myself home.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you what time you leaving. What time you gotta go? Cause listen, I gotta finish playing with myself. Get out the stairs.
She said sex is an action word.
It all ties in. It all ties together.
Sex athlete. Hey.
Exactly. catch some tracks. But
I'm telling you.
yeah, homeboy done last time. So bringing it back to dude last time. Whew, man, he redeemed the fuck out of himself.
He had you
I
looking
actually
at him
talked to
like
you
a
about
whole
that
new
today. That's what I was telling you about today. The guy I was telling you about.
nigga. Shit, nigga.
What?
She
So
look at
what
that
did
nigga
he
in a
do
whole
that
different
redeemed
light.
himself? Was it the strokes? Was it
Okay,
nut?
so
Uh-oh.
for me,
She asked, "What did he do to redeem himself?"
Oh,
I'm just saying because they
you
can't hear
should
you
have
on the
just
mic.
gotten on the mic.
You know what I'm saying?
we
Hey.
waiting for Empress.
She
I ain't trying to take no thrones in this bitch.
said we waiting for Empress. You hear that, girl?
Shout out.
Empress. You know what I'm saying?
You are needed.
You feel me? The unruly one.
I love it. So, what he did different, he just, I think, honestly, I don't think it was like just completely better. I think he knew. So, we had sex twice the last time. And
That
he,
nigga said, "Hey, we going for 2 rounds, bitch.
and
I
that's
ain't
what he
playing."
did. So, the first time, I was ready for him to leave. So, I was like, all right. After the first time, I was like, all right. Because it was the same thing. It wasn't as poo as the first time, but it was just like, it was kind of lazy-ish.
I
And
mean,
so,
sometimes you got to get that first nut out the way, you know?
that's not my problem. You need to prepare. You should have done that before you left the house.
Touche.
You should have been done that, cause you, if like you said, you know if you done something. So it's like you came back knowing you had it in your mind to be better,
Right.
and you
That's
still
why he gave you 2 rounds.
that second whip, baby. I
Yeah.
shut up.
But I'm gonna tell you a nigga secret.
Okay, put me on game.
All right, if you ever had sex waking up, notice how sometimes a nigga might nut quick because he ain't used the bathroom yet. Let that nigga use the bathroom first.
I do not like sex in the morning.
Oh, okay.
I don't like. Well, I just don't
But
like it.
not even in the morning, but make sure the
That
nigga
peas, yeah.
before he
Yeah,
put the stroke
I seen
on.
that. I seen
Right.
that. I seen that. Cause I be like that. Yeah, yeah.
Like
I
nigga,
seen
you gotta
it.
use the bathroom.
Go
How did you
ahead.
know?
Like a child. You know what I'm saying? So I feel that I've seen it. But guys will stop during sex. I've had a guy do that. He stopped during sex. It was like, I gotta go. I'm like, all right. And the nigga was like going ham. But he told me like, I think I'm about to come. Like before, he was like, nah, I think I'm gonna just go pee. So he's told me that. So I knew I had it in my mind, but I don't think I've really like
Assess.
right, exactly.
Right.
I've never taken that into anything else. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good tip.
Yeah.
But I'm not having sex right now, so who knows?
I just had to lace you up on
Thank
quick
you.
nigga game because it took me years to realize. Like,
Really?
yes, like
Being a man.
I'm a man. Like,
Wow.
cause sometimes the pussy just right there, and you like, oh, I want to slide in, but then you don't want to disappoint. You like, fuck it, I'm gonna use.
It's that trend where the kids they like, don't touch it till I come back.
Okay. Keep it hot and ready. Oh yeah. Listen. I already know. I can't help it.
That shit be difficult, especially when the nana is good. Oh shit, nigga,
Yeah.
you want to be.
And you don't want her to be like
Nigga.
exactly, cause listen, yeah.
Man,
that's true.
I ain't gonna lie. When a woman don't nut, it make a nigga feel some type of way.
That's so weird. I think that's so weird. I think I've heard women say like they've never orgasmed. I come so many times, like in a matter of like 3 minutes. I just don't understand that. I don't understand that. So I can only imagine how a man would feel if a bitch did nut. Like,
Bruh, like
have you experienced that?
once upon a time.
What? Was
Yeah.
that when you was nutting quick?
Nah,
Oh.
yeah,
Was she older?
I don't know.
Was she inexperienced?
I don't think so.
That's so crazy. That amazes me.
I
I don't
know.
see how.
Life is crazy. I was
What
hard.
did you do? Everything right?
Man, hey, I'm the
I feel
nastiest.
like a third therapist.
I'm
What
just-
did you do?
Hey,
Did you warm this car up?
Bruh, like this shit, it got it warmed up,
You
licked
used your
up.
fingers?
Nigga, I didn't use fingers, tongue, strokes. Nigga.
What?
I'm
I
just-
cannot imagine. I just can't imagine. But like I
But-
said, I know my body. So if I'm just sitting there and just don't come, did they at least like let you know that they were feeling it?
Yeah.
But that's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, you know,
Damn.
hey.
Damn.
Once
I'm
upon a
sorry.
time, once upon a time.
I'm sorry.
Hey, life goes on.
Absolutely. Listen, absolutely. I feel you.
But that's just how, like, honestly, like, that's how I get off. Like, I don't really just experience, like, I don't feel like a full nigga unless she come. Like,
Yeah.
I feel slightly inadequate.
Yeah. I
Like,
think that's everybody though. I think
like,
that's
man, I
everybody.
got my nuts. She be like, you did.
No, for real. No,
I'm
for
like,
real.
God damn, I feel like a little bitch over here. Like,
Yeah.
let me curl up in the fetal
Let
position.
me get your blanket.
You know, I feel like Eddie Murphy on Boomerang. Like,
Exactly.
she done left the money on the nightstand. Like, wait a minute,
Exactly.
did I just get raped?
I ain't gonna say yeah. I ain't gonna say no.
It was like, I'll put this pussy on you. Yeah, yeah.
What is that movie? What is that movie? The one with Taraji P. Henson. It's the latest. I think it's the latest one she did. Where she heard all of the men's voices.
Oh,
Oh my god, I want to see that.
Oh, it's on Hulu.
Really?
It's on Hulu. I just watched it.
I ain't
Girl,
got
she
no
was-
Hulu. Unless somebody share their Hulu with me, I ain't
Oh,
got
listen,
Hulu.
I got everybody paying for it. I got everybody paying for it. I don't pay for shit in my house.
But I know exactly what you're talking about.
So-
It had Tracy Morgan in it too.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Oh my god, movie was freaking hilarious. But like, so in the beginning,
It's
she
like
was-
Men Talk or some shit.
yes, something like I can't remember. You should look it up. Yeah,
Yeah,
be
Taraji
useful.
P.
So
Look up Taraji P and Tracy Morgan. I know they was in there together.
So what she was doing is like every person she was having sex with, she was just fucking them like a man, and I'm just like, oh my god, like I could not imagine me being a woman and doing that to a man. Like how that's emasculating. Like I would not want to be in that. I don't even, as a woman, I don't even want to make you feel like that. I mean, I'm not gonna.
You know what's emasculating? Because I watch porn. I'm not gonna lie.
You watch porn?
Yeah. What's emasculating? Some shit that I've seen. If a woman drags your ass to the edge of the bed.
Wait, what kind of porn you watching?
Hey, I'll be watching everything.
Lord.
If she drags your ass to the edge of the bed, that's emasculating. If she got your legs up
above your head,
and she riding you, that's emasculating. Like,
I can imagine. And that's exactly how it was. You should see the dude was like, wait, slow down. She going in. I'm like, damn. Like, I feel you, girl. Like, get it, but
well, not that way, bitch.
What men want.
What
Men Want. That's the movie.
Yes, the bomb. Y'all have to see it. It is so good. It is so good. And I even liked it because hearing it, like, it actually helps with as far as like real life stuff. Like as women, we always feel like we know what men want. And my brother and I talk about that all the time. Just like, I think the biggest thing going back to like the love situation, I may feel like a person, I say love is an action word, but sometimes people just don't know how to show it. Men don't know how to show it. And sometimes women don't know how to see it because we see what we want to see. Ooh.
This is.
Fucking preach.
Yeah, hallelujah. Showing
I
up.
done been through it.
Hey, and it's like that sometimes. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying? Like some
that's
people
right.
even use love to manipulate you.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, I love you, girl.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
just to give
saying?
you
But
a band.
I know you love me if you break open that bank account for me. You know what I'm saying? You go buy me some things. Like
The disrespect.
the disrespect.
Baby.
So let me. So off of that topic.
Okay.
Would you ever fuck with a broke nigga? You saw how I put my head down?
He
Like,
covered this at the beginning, right?
This day and age, no.
no.
This day and age, I would not.
Wait,
I
what
would.
is a broke nigga?
Okay, because I was gonna say, as far as is that like the same as the dick? Like if
No.
when I pick a dick-
See. There's different levels of being broke.
Okay.
You got the broke nigga who's actually ambitious and looking for every way to not be broke.
The opportunity.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I got to make something shake. I got to do this. I got a lot of things going. I just need somebody to believe in me and push me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I need that additional ambition. That's the type of broke nigga that I feel like women could build up.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you have that habitual or that homosexual broke nigga.
Yeah. I don't know them. I don't know none of them. I don't know none of them. What, baby? Look. What? Listen, my phone has a block. I will tell you, you about to join the block party. Have fun because I'm not. I don't play them games. I don't. But and
Like,
it's only because at certain, I like older men.
right,
If you still broke in your season, you don't necessarily have to be mature to have your shit together. You have to be doing something.
right.
I'm just not going to be the person that do. We could be cool. I might introduce you to somebody.
But honestly, I never knew homosexuals existed until. Remember when I said I moved back to Austin?
Right.
Well, I moved back to Austin. I happened to be. I lived upstairs. I happened to live upstairs from a chick that I went to high school with, and she lived downstairs. And she already had like 1 or 2 kids already. And here's this nigga out of nowhere. He just hanging out all the time. This, that, and the third. Next thing you knew, he just slid in the goodies and got her pregnant. And he done moved in.
Ain't doing
And off
shit.
of conversation, because you know niggas talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They gossip more than bitches. I'm
Facts.
sorry.
Big
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? So he telling me about all these baby mamas he got here, there, this, that, and the third. And it just dawned on me. I'm like, nigga, you fucking these women, getting them pregnant on purpose for a place to stay.
Yeah. Yeah. Niggas is ruthless. Niggas is ruthless.
Because I used to try to tell girls back in high school, like, yo, stop fucking with or don't fuck with X, Y, and Z.
Right,
Because
right.
they're going to get you pregnant on purpose because you're a pretty chick now. So they want to lock your ass down.
I don't agree. Women, we express ourselves more, but gossip, men, y'all talk about a lot.
Y'all talk
Somebody
about
say-
more shit.
Somebody say, nah, we still got women gossip more.
I mean, women.
Take advice from guys.
Huh?
When he's giving you advice, when do you take advice from
I take advice from guys that are actually like, okay, so I have to assess your lifestyle. If you a fuck nigga in your everyday life, I'm going to take heed to some of the stuff you say.
Right.
My brother, he is getting his stuff together, but he is still trying to build relationships. So I take a lot of his advice. And too, that's my brother. I know he don't want to fuck me. So I know he's not trying to put things in my head. So it's kind of hard for me to take advice from guys that aren't like related to me because in my back of my mind it's like, why are you telling me these things? You know what I
Right.
mean? Like what are you trying? Are you trying to? Because like we said, people try to manipulate at any cost, so they'll make you feel like, oh yeah, we just cool, get you thinking this way, so you can stop messing with a dude they know may potentially take you away from them. So all of that plays a factor. So I'm going to take advice from a man. I have to know we have to be like genuine friends. We've never. I can't say we don't have to be necessarily attracted or not attracted to one another, but it's never even came to the point where we're about to have sex. Because if it is, I feel like that's not going to be genuine.
I
But
feel you. Because I do the same thing with one of my cousins. Unfortunately, her 2 brothers, my cousins, they're lame niggas.
right,
They never, and they didn't realize, like, all the women in my family are some pretty ass girls.
right,
You know what I'm saying? And especially this cousin I'm speaking of. But as brothers, I felt like they failed in their
Yeah.
duties
Yeah.
in not blessing her with game.
right.
Or telling her how niggas are.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Especially how pretty she is.
Yeah, because
Yo.
you already know. You already know.
When she came over one day, nigga, I blessed her with all the motherfucking game I
And
had
you
in my
should.
reservoir.
And you should.
You know what I'm saying? And I still have yet to meet this nigga she dating.
Cause she know better. She know better.
antagonist?
She
Nigga.
what? She know better. But
Bruh.
listen, that's what happened when we like somebody and we know they like. Okay, so I didn't dated somebody, not no broke nigga, but I know like he just made. It's a possibility this person is not for me. I'm not about to take him to meet nobody.
I
can't.
told her, if you don't let me meet this nigga, I will find this nigga.
Ooh. Okay, I respect it. Like I have to respect it because it's, hey, that's what it is. That's fair. As you being the one who told her, like, hey, this is how you move, and you still ain't brought him around, so he must be something of the characteristics I told you.
I know
not
he
to
he
do.
from Sunnyside.
Oh hell no!
Exactly.
Hell
He done
no.
took her to a lot of hood places to eat. She was like, damn, I know
Late
about
night
this
hype.
place and that place. I'm like, oh, so you fucking with a hood nigga.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. I really need to meet this nigga.
What you
know?
mean? Oh, that's too much. Yeah, it is. What's the? He wants to know how they can listen to the. Is it grade A?
If you get on your Apple Play Store or your Google Play Store, you can look up Grade A Radio, and you can download that from there and listen in. And you can also go to the Grade A Radio Facebook page if you wish to see us both as we're having this conversation.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Juicy.
I didn't. Okay, so we didn't. I didn't say Sunnyside meant he was a bad person. Where you from does not mean just because you're from somewhere that does not make you who you are.
Nah,
I'm not.
I'm just saying
that.
Sunnyside nigga, he a hood nigga.
Yeah, he
and he's
is.
dealing with my little cousin who was raised on the other side of the tracks.
Right.
So she's green. She's Bambi in this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
poor baby.
You know what I'm saying? So I need
Poor
to
baby.
assess the type of nigga that she's fucking with.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying that all hood niggas is bad. You got some good hood niggas.
Right.
Just like you got some good hood women. You got some gems in the hood. You know what I'm saying? But I need to know who the fuck this nigga is fucking with my family.
Right, and that's fair, and that's fair, that's fair. I personally, I don't count no hood nigga. I don't
Nah,
count
you
no
shouldn't.
hood. I definitely won't, because one thing I know about a
24 Conley
hood.
Park, Austin, Texas, 512. What it do? Hog Pen, what up?
Oh Lord, okay. You got it. They hood niggas know. Calm down. So, hood niggas know how to hustle. That's one thing I respect about a
Right.
person from the hood. They gon' hustle. Either they're gonna have that ambition or they're not. And it's just like, I don't need a person, like I said, me personally, I don't need somebody that's stagnant. I don't like that. I like to be challenged. I like to have fun. Somebody that's he said you from the east side.
I'm from Austin, 24
He
Conley
said
Park.
Austin. He said east side of Austin.
Yeah, I was raised on the east side of 8th Street, over there by Chacon, down the street from Houston Tillerson.
Look at him making friends.
You see what I'm saying? But
You know what I'm saying?
but yeah, like I love the ambition of like somebody that's from the hood. Like the person, my ex, he is a very hood nigga, and
I'm sure, but tattoo on his face and shit.
No, that was my ex man.
My bad.
No.
Slang.
He was that was a one time thing that's done.
You know, a
two
woman
times.
had. I was living in Austin. She was a eye therapist.
Okay.
So people who has lazy eye and stuff like that, she had the know how to help correct that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I smashed her one day. You know what I'm saying? My partner passed her along to me because he didn't know what to do with her. She was above his level.
Okay. Oh,
And you
that's
know
all
what I'm
right.
saying? And she was
Did he
like,
smash already though?
nah.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait.
You know what I'm saying? And she found out that I was, you know what I'm saying, the nigga with the smoke at the time.
Okay.
And she was like, no wonder you slang good D.
Wait, what?
I was like, damn, so niggas that be hustling slang good D, like I was not privy to this information. Like
Look, this
I didn't know the stereotype that I fell in at the time. Like shit, bitch, please let me know something.
No, I don't think no. Listen, just because you from the hood don't mean your dick good at all. At all. I met this one. Oh my gosh, I went to this club.
She having flashbacks.
Lord, I met this one dude. I was leaving the club, and dude was hood, but his friends were so well educated and they spoke so well. So I'm like, okay, this dude can't be that bad. It's just like a front. He may be from the hood, but he's just like.
He's a preppy nigga.
Well, he wasn't prep. No, he was not preppy whatsoever. But he was just like if he was a hood nigga, he was just let his ass hang out. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, we leaving like after hours. So I'm like, okay, well maybe he just feeling good or whatever. But I don't like hood men just because sometimes they don't know how to cut that shit
Differentiate.
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I can't bring you to my grandparents and you like your.
What up,
parents-
Granny? Like,
Yeah,
wait a
my
minute.
my grandpa is gonna flip his shit. He is not. You see, my grandparents like they are not having that. When I bought my ex home, they were like, "What the fuck is this?" So,
She lived nice. Her family
What up, Kendall?
so
felt so safe walking in my car.
as you should, as you should. So it's just like I can't do it. But this dude here. We went and like it was me and all my friends, so we left with these dudes. Destiny is a liar. You a liar, homeboy.
You a liar. In the middle of my story. Wait a minute. You lying.
So, period. So, nah, he was just like, we all went back. I don't even know what side. I think we were like in Leeds City.
Oh, man. I've been to Leeds City. I used to date a chick out there
Man,
one
I
time.
don't even know what I was doing out there.
Bro, that shit is far, nigga.
It's 3:00 in the morning. Where these
God.
people got me going? This dude had us
Yeah,
there.
you was at a hole in the wall.
No, for real. And then
Yeah.
we was in the hood. So we all lit. We all lit at this point. And I'm just going with my friends because I roll with them. Dog, these niggas had us in a fucking trap house. It was a dope trap house, but it was still a trap.
Yeah.
Like, it was like a 2-story trap house.
You know a
and
trap
this how
when
I
you
knew
see
it was a
one.
trap. Niggas, Buku, Versace, Polo. I say these niggas got some boosted shit in here. Like, but I left with a nice little fit, though.
You
I
feel me?
did.
Nigga? You ain't come here for nothing, goddamn
Right?
it.
I left with a nice
Shit.
little fit. But homeboy, he just was persistent. He was persistent trying to fucking. I'm like, sir, no. Like, he was like, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just being extra. I got a gal at home, and I know I'm not even gonna be bombed to you because I'm waiting to go. I'm like, well, why you just don't leave?
Cause he drunk as fuck and he trying to get some cutty before
But
you go.
you not gonna get it anyways. You wasn't gonna get it to begin with. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, that was that. But I don't. If you hood, just because you hood, don't mean your dick good at all.
Shit, I guess I was a exception to the rule. Thank
I
God.
mean, but you're not really hood though. At
Yeah,
least not from what
I'm both sides of the track.
Okay, so you can't claim hood. Hood is hood.
Nah, I can claim my hood, goddamn.
You can't claim your hood.
Niggas, fuck you,
Rep
man.
your set, nigga.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
just playing.
Purple Sage to Collin Park to Lake,
Look at
from
you.
Purple Sage to Lakeside, nigga. That's all 2-4. The biggest hood in Austin, goddamn me.
Y'all know what that's it.
Yeah, from Purple Sage, right across the street from LBJ High School, all the way to Lakeside by Decker Lake Apartments, man.
Decker Lake Apartments.
Decker Lake
That's
Apartments.
some country ass shit.
2-4, fam. You know what I'm saying?
That sound a little ghetto.
So you like your niggas proper with a little hood in them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I assess from the conversation. Like, you want to make sure you feel safe.
I
but
don't have a type. I don't have a type.
I ain't got no type.
I have no type. I date whoever I'm feeling at the
So
moment.
have you ever dated outside your race?
Absolutely.
What have you dated?
I've dated white, Vietnamese. I've dated Hispanic,
She was like,
Puerto Rican.
She over there like, what the fuck, nigga?
Y'all might know him. So I ain't gonna say his name because you probably know him. If you may know him of all people.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
He be at the clubs
He
all the time?
DJ.
He be at the clubs?
He DJ.
He be having his hair?
I ain't gonna say no name.
Hey.
What's up?
Was he at the Sky Bar when it used to be? Nah, not Sky Bar. Was it Social Junkie when it used to be popping?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Hey!
Don't you say no names.
Hey, that little Asian nigga be in his shit.
Yeah.
That
He
nigga
does
be
real
in-
estate. He does real estate.
I
now.
do too.
Yeah.
But he got a nice.
You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's
he got
my
a new girl.
That's my nigga.
Ah,
But that's not
shit.
my nigga. But
Well, you know.
that's my cousin nigga. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? I met him through my cousin.
Okay.
That's my boy though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He cause he used to fuck with my kinfolk Quinn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And those apartment, those condos right off of Maine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what
I used to stay in those the Wilcox.
Yes.
Yeah, I used to
no,
stay.
he didn't live in Wilcox.
Nah, but he stayed in the Hearst side.
Yeah.
Not the Hearst, but the brown ones.
Yep.
Yeah, that was he stayed with.
He stayed with Quinn, didn't
Yeah,
he?
my cousin. Yeah, I know
I
exactly who you
used
talking
to-
about. Yeah, that's my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
that's
Hey,
my-
that nigga be in his bag though.
That
I
was my boo.
respect that little Asian
That was
nigga.
my boo.
I used to think he was Mexican for a long time.
That nigga look Asian. What are you talking about?
That nigga look part Mexican.
No, he does not.
Bruh.
No.
What?
And he don't have his glasses on. But every time back then, he always wears glasses. Now he don't. I mean, he still wear them. But
Yeah, that nigga.
he do not look Mexican. But my mama said the same thing when she seen him. She was like, is he Mexican? I was like,
Exactly.
"No, girl."
Because he could pass for a Mexican
He
sometimes.
could. But his
Yeah.
eyes give it away at the same time.
It do.
But that's
It do.
yeah.
That's my boy though. Like,
Well, fuck him. Fuck him.
she like, he got him a new bitch and he moved up. Fuck him. Like,
Yeah.
hey, shout out to my boy, man. You know who I'm talking about.
Oh, Lord.
Something said, whoa.
Damn. He knew exactly.
At first, I thought she was talking about another nigga that be at that used to be at Social Junkie all the time, and he used to have this mohawk thing.
Oh,
going
no.
on.
No.
But
no,
once
no.
he dropped the
The real
the
estate.
Jo, right? You know what I'm saying? I knew exactly. I knew exactly. I was like, yeah, that nigga
Yeah.
turned from he went from a hood agent to a suited and booted.
Period. Real quick.
Real
But
quick.
I'm so proud of him because, hey,
Yeah.
man, that nigga used to be grinding. Yeah. Yeah. Shout out him.
Yeah.
Does
Shout
fit
out.
game have to be on point for you?
Does what?
Fit game.
Fit?
Outfits. Does he need to know how to dress?
Like, what can't he step to you?
No. No, no, no.
So he could be a mismatched designer. Now the plan.
I don't have a problem with that.
She said it's all
I
designer.
don't. Well, no, 'cause me personally, I'm not big on brands. Like, now you need to know how to do it. Like, if I go in your closet, you ain't got nothing in there, just let me know. Like, we need to work on some stuff. So,
Just for y'all know, I don't have rock no name brands unless it's a Philip Branks apparel. You know.
listen, so that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get out of that mindset. I'm trying to reconstruct my mind. So that's why I don't say, like, brands they're not that big of a deal. But my grandma she's always instilled in me, don't go pay for nobody else's brand when you can put your name on it. And you know what I'm saying? You making money. So I'm not about to make.
I think freshman year, shout out to my boy Avante. He may still be running for city councilman. My freshman year at TSU, like I heard Avante say he's an alpha. He was like, I don't buy name brands because I can look just as good in something that costs just as less as long as I know how to put it together.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? And I took that game and ran with it.
And that's true. It's a true statement. And it's for me, it's not even just because one thing I've never liked, even when we were in school, but I didn't go to public school till I got to high school. So all my life when I was in private school, we all had to wear like a uniform.
Right.
So once I got to high school, it's like everybody is wearing the same fucking shoes. Like everybody's wearing the
Jordans.
same style of pants. Exactly. Like what is
True
unique
religions.
about what you're doing? Like where's your own mind? You're a follower at that point in my mind.
Yeah, there was this kid back when I went to LBJ who always came to school in suits.
See?
You know what I'm saying?
Different.
And like I noticed him amongst everybody else because I was a nigga that was trying to fit in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like my niggas gave me a red bandana. I've never been a blood. Majority of my family's are Crips. You know what I'm saying?
How? Houseway.
Like for real, majority.
Right.
Like if you go to the Hall Pen in Austin, you know about my Uncle Tim or my big brother Dre. You know what I'm saying? Like I think the only person that had a red flag was my brother BJ, and that's the only reason why I accepted it in
Right.
memory of him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like he came to school in suits, and he stood out more
Right.
than any other niggas in the school, and he was a quiet little kid.
Yep. Yep. And that's how it be. Like that's how it be. I think I've messed with that more because like you have your own mind and it does and to say that in high school, like that says a lot about you and your characteristic and you know where you are, your maturity level, because you're not going with what's on trend. You're standing firm in what what you believe, what you're comfortable with. You don't have to let somebody else, validate who you are, who you feel like you're going to be. So I mess with that. I'm trying to stay away from brands. I do have my slip ups, like we all do, but definitely lately, I want to say in the last 3 years, I don't think I've bought any. I don't think I've personally purchased any name brands.
Now, when people ask me about clothing, they're like, "Phil, where you get your clothes from?" and so forth and so on. I don't tell them my secret stores.
You shouldn't.
You know what I'm saying? But I always tell them, hey, you can always look good going to Ross, TJ Maxx,
Period.
Marshalls.
Yep.
And if you slick with it, City Trend.
Oh, see, I don't do city trends. You know what my grandpa's taught me to do? Go to Goodwill. My grandpa, when I say Ferragamo shoes for my grandmother, like there's some good ones. I can't say all of them because you're going to have to do some searching. But certain ones, like the one in Richmond, what?
But let me teach you some game. If you ever go to City Trend, don't get all the shit that they got. You got to be selective. Like,
but see, you a man.
I like colors. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? So
okay.
I'm going to get probably like some teal cargo shorts.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I see.
Or I'll probably go get some socks or some undershirts because they come in bundles at City Trend. You
Right.
feel me? Or I'm gonna pick up some loafers that people keep overlooking, but these are some nice fucking
Right,
loafers.
but people even in city trends not looking for a loafer. So I feel you. I feel you.
Exactly.
I
You know what
feel
I'm
you.
saying?
Because
But
I
my
think about that all the time. Like men don't have that many different places to shop. Like women have so many stores. Forever 21, Rue 21, like little cheap stores. We have so
now
many.
I'll go to Route 21 because they do have
Oh,
us.
they do have men's stuff. Yeah, they
Yeah.
do.
Now low key, there's a my everyday cologne that black from Route 21.
Really.
That's the everyday cologne when I don't feel like wasting my good shit.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm
About to
saying?
go to the store real quick.
You feel me?
Yeah, I do feel you. I do.
Man, we didn't went from the late night hype to some fashion topics. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. It's on period.
You feel me? But this show is about to wrap up. We do appreciate y'all tuning in to the late night hype, whether it was via Facebook or via Grade A Radio app. If you're on Facebook, you're already
Or
on the
not.
Grade A Radio page. If you're on the app or you tuning in and you listening from the page, go to your Google Play Store or your Apple Play Store and download the Grade A Radio app. Every Tuesday night from midnight to 2 a.m. will be the late night hype. Of course, we got other shows throughout the day, throughout the week. So make sure you tune in on that. And Lynn, please tell them where they can follow you again on your social media.
So hold on, let me get up off this live. Goodbye, y'all. You can follow me on Instagram at the Dope Princess. That's DA Princess. The Dope Princess, and then you can also hit me up on Snapchat at Lynn2793.
Oh yeah, and also hit up my Instagram at I am Philip Banks. I am still selling the quarantine shirts. Of course, we're gonna go back into quarantine season. Also, check out Philip Banks, Philip Business Apparel, where we got the Philip Banks uh, face mask and the Philip Banks shirts that's coming very soon. The face mask going for $10. You know what I'm saying? They very fly. You know, where's my? Oh, it's on me. Bam. Ooh, shit. Yeah, new logo and everything. I feel like I'm in a Mortal Kombat real quick. What the? But catch that Philip Business Apparel. You know what I'm saying? You got your suit ties and your socks coming soon, along with your smell goods. Make sure that you follow Lynn at the Dope Princess if you want to get that motherfucking wig game on right. You know what I'm
Yes, let me
saying?
get you together, honey.
You know what I'm saying? I think she said her lowest price is about 200 for a quick throw together. You feel me?
Or we can do a bob for a nice smooth $190.
Bob for a
Yes, your bob. Sorry, guys.
90 to 100. You hear that, bitch? If you want to look platinum silver, you know what
Yes.
I'm saying? It looking like an Asian character. You know what I'm saying? Yo, nigga wants you to do some cosplay in the bedroom.
Yes.
Bitch, she got you.
50 Shades of Color, honey.
Did you feel? She got you. You know what I'm saying? You can be a new bitch. He fucking every night.
Yes, every
Yo,
day. New wig, who this?
Mopping.
Moppy.
Oh,
Oh,
Word of the day.
the word of the day is
Mopping.
mopping.
Oh, God.
If you don't need to mop after you fuck your bitch, you ain't fucking her right.
What is you doing?
What is you doing? No, baby, what is you doing? You might need to introduce some toys. You
Period.
know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Fuck her while you using some toys on her. I bet you, she
No.
might come.
Gonna be mine.
You might get a little
Hey,
squirt.
mine.
You might need to change the sheets afterwards. I'm just saying. I'm not giving you the game. I'm just giving you a tad bit of it. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, we do appreciate you coming to the late night hype. You are more than welcome to come back anytime.
Thank you,
You know what I'm
thank
saying? Still promote your business. And whatever else that you got going on, please make sure you come back and let us know. We will help promote whatever you got going on.
Most definitely. I appreciate you.
Most definitely. And that is the end of the motherfucking show. You know what I'm saying? Also, disclaimer, as I said once before, I'm not responsible for you getting your side bitch pregnant. So no gold rap, no love tap. Understand that. You know what I'm saying? No
Oh,
gold
Lord.
rap, no love tap. And this has been the late night